boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la.
Hello everyone, it's Isabel Emberscroll and welcome back to a new Star Stable video. I am doing an interesting video today. This story time, the SSO Storytime has took a turn into a nightmare. I still remember it like it was yesterday, and it scared the crap out of me when it happened, and I still don't know what, but it wasn't like that type of scary thing that would happen normally. It wasn't like at 1 AM, this was in the middle of the day, and it was a real person playing. I don't know what they were thinking of doing, but I do remember that I took a video and pictures of what they looked like, and I would have to scroll through all my photos and videos of what happened back there, but I think it's on my other computer and I have to send it to everything. I don't know what exactly was on their mind when that came through, but now that I look back at it, I laugh at it every single time and thought it was so stupid, but it's one of the best SSO memories I have. So without anything else, let's get straight into this video. I don't know how to start this, but I remember it clearly. I did get chased on Star Stable, and it is clear as daylight of what happened. So I should just start from the beginning of how it happened. So I think I decided to move to a different server, and I don't know which one specifically it was. I think it was like Pumpkin Meadow, because I was on Hazy Galaxy at that time, and I wanted to move to a different server just to test out if I wanted to stay there. So I was like looking through all the servers to decide which one, and I moved over to Pumpkin Meadow, and it was pretty dead, but I liked it. There was still enough people, they were nice enough, so I was like, you know what, I might stay on Pumpkin Meadow instead of moving back to Hazy Galaxy. But I went over to, I just decided because my stable was in Moorland and I had a quest. It was a quest. I had a quest in the Wildwoods where the Redwood Point is. So I went there and I was like following the whole race. I was doing everything that I can possibly do there to get some more reputation with them. So when I was traveling into, so you know where you entered the Wildwoods where the 𝓤𝐤𝐳 wild horses are now? There was a little hill. I think everyone mostly goes there, but there was this hill and I was standing there for a while just trying to like find where exactly I had to go. And these two people show up. And I think they're from like this, they had a weird club name, which I think they were like the Dark Knight Riders or something. I don't completely remember the exact name, but it did sound very spooky and on the weirder side. They were dressed in like black and red clothes, and they had those masquerade masks on, like they bought like the bandit mask that you get from the from Mel from the Talia's place. They had those on, and one I think was named like Leah. I don't remember the exact names, but I do remember their faces. One had like this black ponytail, and then the other one had that red hairstyle down that has like a ponytail in the back and then braids in the front. It was exactly like that. So they're not speaking in chat, like not directly to me or anything. They're just standing there minding their own business, and I'm minding my own business. So I'm standing there, and all of a sudden they come over like right next to me and just stare at me for like 5 to 10 seconds and not doing anything. And then after that, they started, I think they were like in their group chat, and then they started circling around me. Circling, like, so I was in the middle of like, in the opening, so they were able to like run around me. But this happened for like 5 to 10 minutes, and it started freaking me out because they were circling around me, and I was like, could you please stop it? I'm trying to do a quest. They wouldn't answer in chat. They would just keep circling around me, and I was getting a little scared, like, are these guys okay? What's happening? So I went on minding my own business. This happened about a couple more minutes, and I was just starting to get a little freaked out about what was happening. And that's when I decided to run away, or like slowly walk away, hoping they wouldn't notice me. And I went behind a tree and I just hid there for like a couple of minutes until I was like thinking, maybe if I just hide behind this tree, they'll just go away and completely ignore me. They follow me behind the tree, and that's when they start circling me again. And this happened for another minute, and that's when I finally was like, oh my gosh, you guys need to stop. And then I went and completely ran the opposite way, heading back to Redwood Point. I look behind me, and they're chasing me completely. Like, they're running full speed while I'm just like rushing around the trees and bushes, and they're literally keeping up with me. They had the two of them, and I was very far out, so it took me like 2 minutes to get back to Redwood Point, and they were still chasing me. I like ran around trees trying to get rid of them, hoping they would lose me. They kept me in their sights, and they would not stop chasing me. They would just keep on going and going and going, and I just got so scared. Like, I was just like, are you guys okay? Do you need any help? Because they wouldn't, when I first saw them, they were minding their own business, and I was just like, okay, these are normal people, and nothing weird to think about that. But when they started chasing me, I just had this weird vibe of something that was going to happen. I don't know what, but I didn't like it because they chased me all the way to Redwood Point. So back to the version that I'm on right now is this happens. So I get to Redwood Point, and one of the girls is gone, which was the one with the black short ponytail. That she's gone. So I was just like, okay, we lost one of them. And this other girl, the same one with the red long hair with the braids and ponytail, she comes. So I stop in the middle of Redwood Point by this stable care, right by the stable. She comes up to me and rears in front of my horse. And then she gets into chat finally, and she says the weirdest thing ever about like this possession, like I was possessed, talking like she's like needing a spell. She's talking all this fantasy stuff, but then she was also saying that I was possessed. And that's when she disappears, like logs off or calls for pickup. And I was so scared. I was just like, what are you talking about? She wouldn't answer me directly. Like when I tried to chat with her, she wouldn't talk to me. She would just say random words. Like she was just talking to herself, but she knew I was there because she was chasing me. And that she just stood there after she said that for like 20 seconds before she logged out. And that was the worst moment I had in my Star Stable experience, was me getting chased by two people from the same club, but they wouldn't talk to me. They weren't like those mean types of people. It's just like they wanted to stalk people, chase and stalk people around Star Stable. This is what happened though. An hour or like 30 minutes later, I'm running around, and there's like, you know, this stump that people you can get on and it'll like be like a trampoline. The same girl with the black ponytail from that club was jumping on that specific log, and I was just like, oh no, please don't let me chase. Don't let her chase me. That's what I was thinking in my mind. I was just like, don't let her chase me. So I go up to her and I'm like, hello. She answers hello back. So like she's directly chatting to me now. And I start talking about like random stuff like, why were you chasing me? And I don't know she gave an exact answer because she kept ignoring that question. It was so weird. It's just like, why would you want to do that? And I just still can remember them circling around me. Like, not like what I'm doing right now. So pretend like this tree is me standing in the middle. They were trotting around in a circle, like they were doing dressage around me. but it's like they were stalking, just waiting for me to like log off, get annoyed by them. And I literally said stuff to them. They wouldn't answer directly. They just like, they were talking, they were like, they kind of felt possessed to themselves because they were acting super weird. One lesson I learned: don't move to Pumpkin Meadow. It wasn't even Halloween. That's why I moved back to Hazy Galaxy. I thought that was going to be a normal server. That was just, it got even spookier. It just, don't ever move to Pumpkin Meadow. That was a bad experience for me. Getting chased by 2 people from the same club. They had like really... They looked like robbers trying to like come and rob me my 𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐝 shillings or star coins. That's what I felt like it was. Like, they're trying to rob me. It was quite interesting, and I did feel like I was getting stalked by someone, and it really, I will never forget that. But when I look back at it now, it just, I start laughing at it, because why would people like that start chasing someone? They just did that for, it lasted about an hour. It's so interesting, right? That I was gonna do something else, but then I actually remembered the interesting thing that I don't think I have ever told anyone about me getting chased. It would slip out of my mind, and then once in a while it would come back to my head. And I never did a specific video on this. So I was like, this is the perfect time to do something, since I don't have any other video ideas, and this was the perfect thing to do. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also follow me on Instagram at Isabel Emberscroll, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!